begin settling my unfinished business with the Galar region, I want to talk about what was the most controversial part of Sword and Shield, the limited Pokédex. Let's be real, no matter what your opinion is on it, whether you care or you don't care, we can all agree that there were some odd decisions on what Pokémon made the cut. That's why I want to take a moment to list the top 5 Pokémon that should have been in the Galar Pokédex, built with the help of Twitter. Number 5, Plusle and Minun. They're literally cheerleaders. They would have fit right in with Galar's sport-based culture. Number 4, Deoxys. This legendary can be both a sword and a shield. It would have been perfect for some kind of DLC side story. Number 3, Pachirisu. This person on Twitter mentioned that there should have been a regional variant of Pachirisu based on the red squirrel. And I have to agree. Perhaps the devs were just too afraid of Pachirisu's raw power. Number 2, Minior. One of the main story beats of Sword and Shield involves these things called wishing stars. Rocks that fall from the sky that trainers can then use to Dynamax their Pokémon. Boy, if only there was a Pokémon they could have used to expand that very idea. Oh, wait! And the number 1 Pokémon that should have been in the Galar Pokédex is Ducklet and Swanna. Did you know? Queen Elizabeth has full ownership of an entire species of swan. It sure would have been neat to include the one swan Pokémon as a nod to that very fact. Oh, and Shieldon and Bastiodon get honorable mentions here. We got the ghost sword Pokémon in there, but not the Pokémon with a face for a shield. Okay, on to the trolling. Let's start by getting all the monkey memes out of the way.
Uh-oh.
Yep, keep it going.
Stinky.
Let it all out.
Monkey.
Bouncing baby bunnies burning brightly. Raboot? Isn't that how Canadians say it? You gotta hand it to the devs for restraining their urge to make this Pokemon a fire-fighting type. You should try going to therapy before it's too late. Ah, never mind, it's too late. He evolved into an emo kid.
I'm an emo kid, non-conforming as can be. You'd be non-conforming too if you look just like me.
Edna Mode will have some choice words for you. I feel like I've seen you in a crappy Pokemon Emerald hack before. What an odd choice to represent one of the 7 deadly sins. Oh, I see. This Pokemon is a cheater! Quoth the Pokemon, nevermore. Will I ever want to play this game again? Imagine having an intimidating appearance and great strength, only to be turned into a taxi for hairless apes. Blip bug, what do you see? No joke, I misread their category as the random Pokemon, and I said to myself, yeah, that sounds about right. Can you blame me? Why does this Pokemon have windshield wipers for eyebrows? I bet this Pokemon moonlights as a chimney sweep. Thievul no thieving! Thievul no thieving!
Oh, man!
You know, pouncing on any other animals besides dogs is usually a sign of distress. Block, block. All of you are blocked. None of you are free from sin. Keep this Pokemon away from any purple dragons. You know, I was convinced that Wooloo didn't evolve at all, because nobody ever talks about or does fan art of this guy. Look for the next Peanut special coming soon. You're a Pokemon, Charlie Brown! Apparently, this guy's horn is supposed to be a cleaver, which further adds to my impaled in the head joke from the last Galar video. I can't believe the Pokédex is doing my job for me. According to Game Freak, Corgis evolve into Greyhounds. The Gossifleur line, proving once again that Game Freak isn't above using the same ideas over and over again. Something must have gotten lost in translation. This just looks like the last Pokemon but in disguise. They see me rolling, they hatin', because I'm a rip-off of Roggenrola. This is, without a doubt, the dumbest Pokemon design to date. Not even the literal garbage Pokemon can top it. What if we took Magcargo and added more capitalism? Another Pokemon specifically designed to be eaten. And by Bird Brain over here, no less. The evolution isn't even any better. It's asking to be barbecued. Ma! There's a weird fucking cat outside! He looks like Grandma! I really hope this Pokemon doesn't start singing about cutting ice. I know it's supposed to be like a splash of milk, but it looks more like an udder to me. Well, completionists, I hope you didn't have a big lunch, because if you want all of these forms, you'll need to do a lot of spinning. Between these guys and Alchemy, it's clear that Game Freak must be starving their designers. It must sting to be overshadowed by that other evolution. But let's be real, nobody's gonna buy a life-size plush of you. Someone must have gotten tired of roasted duck jokes. Though I don't think having an even bigger leak's gonna help. You're just giving people more ingredients. I mean ammo. How does it feel to be the signature Pokemon of these two absolute clowns? What if we made this already awful Pokemon even worse? Remember, kids, if you let the coral reefs die, you'll get a cool new Pokemon! You see the problem here? You wouldn't happen to be from a town called Nilbog, would you? Oh, no, we already have one emo kid, and that's already too many. This Pokemon is in the human egg group. Let that sink in. And then promptly grab yourself a barf bag. This Pokemon is way more hashtag relatable than Morpeko in its stupid hangry mode. You really should think about getting a haircut. It's so matted that it's practically taking you over. This is what happens when Miss Magius goes through bimbofication. Forget James's old wheezing. He should just get one of these instead. It suits him better. This isn't even a good pun. From this angle, this Pokemon looks like it's wearing a cowboy hat. All the Unnovan Pokemon floating around this region must be influencing the local fauna. What bootleg mobile game did you sneak out of? Watching this Pokemon strum its growths will most definitely make you barf if Grimmsnarl didn't. I would ask why did we need another Cobra Pokemon, but apparently this is based off the false Cobra, which means this Pokemon's just a poser. My Sandaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun! He's crying because he just learned what British people used to do with mummies. Huh, forget Malamar. Try getting this Pokemon without a guide. The devs must have felt like doing a little trolling themselves. Let me guess, these two Pokemon are gonna try to teach me the magic of friendship. I can't believe you gotta look for bootlegs within your game now. Did the designers really feel the need to give these Pokemon Pixar hips? I will try not to make a human centipede joke. Oh wait, just saying that means I already did. Oops! Forbidden fruit gummy. Those eyelashes could rival even Serena's. Where's Agent 3 when you need them? Ew, why does this Pokemon have a butt for a nose? We already have Pyukumuku for that. Pokemon on Ice is starting to look almost as bad as Disney on Ice. I'm sure this Pokemon's rhyming skills are just as good as Shaquille O'Neal's. We already have a far superior Fire to Ice regional variant, thank you. Do I have to make the Mirror Bee joke again? Ugh, never mind, here he comes. They turned Stonehenge into a Pokemon. Do I need to say more? Do you think this guy's any good at Junior Jumble? Yep, still too ridiculous to be afraid of. And just wait until you see its Gigantamax form. I guess we didn't learn our lesson after Type Null, huh? I see these dragons took the liberty of doing themselves in before they got to me. Pity. He has the power of God and anime on his side. I'm more partial to this guy's shiny form. So fabulous! And I thought Gigantamax Alchemy was sensory overload. You, sir, have issues. This takes thighs so thick they can crush a watermelon to whole new heights. Aren't you the guy that made the song Sandstorm? Yeah, the Rude Sandstorm! God, that joke was so bad, I'm so sorry. I've seen fan designs better than these. What a waste to reduce these two perfectly good legendaries into accessories for all I work out at the library here. Ugh, this script is getting way too long, and I still have the Gigantamax forms to get to. I don't really feel like doing a big ol' musical number again. These things don't deserve that much effort. Impromptu tier list time! Welcome to my very scientific and comprehensive tier list of all the Gigantamax Pokémon. And done. Well, thanks for watching. Okay, never mind. I'll actually do it this time. As you can see, we've got 5 tiers to choose from. Top tier, creative, okay, boring, and laughable. I'm not doing letter grades because that's very stifling for me. So, first off, we have Machamp. Yeah, he's just okay. He could be a little more exciting. Lapras, on the other hand, is very top tier. I love the music notes, so enchanting. Eevee, for some reason, has a Gigantamax form and I don't. And on top of that, it is very boring. It's just an Eevee that needs a trim really badly. Kingler is terrifying, but also quite creative. I love the bubble beard. I also really enjoy Mothra Butterfree. I know I joked about it in the last video, but I really do enjoy this design. It's so fabulous. Melmetal is stupid. I've never liked Melmetal. On top of that, his Gigantamax form is very boring. It's just a larger Melmetal. Like I've stated before, Alchemy is very, very overwhelming to look at. But it's not the worst thing in the world. So I'm putting it in okay. Meowth is a dead meme, so it's laughable. Kaparaja is kind of boring. It's just a really large elephant. So is Charizard. They could have done something even cooler. This one is just okay. It's just a really, really edgy bird. It's a little better than boring, though. I'd say Gengar is pretty creative with its giant gaping mouth. I'm not sure what it is about Game Freak's designers and Gengar's mouth, but they just really like making him a giant mouth. Even his Mega Evolution's kind of a giant mouth. So fun fact, Flapple and Appleton have the same Gigantamax form, and for that, I'm putting it in the boring tier. Pikachu is just okay. I do enjoy that he is Fat Pikachu once more. This guy is just laughable on his own, and his Gigantamax form just adds more capitalism. This guy's Gigantamax form is also laughable. The most laughable, I'd say, because he just turns into a giant building. Garbodor is actually kind of dope. It's really kind of cool that he has like giant objects on him that have been abandoned by humans. Really sets the whole garbage thing at a whole new height. Hate this guy. This one's just okay. Really dumb. Also really dumb. This guy I have no opinion on, so he's going in boring. Also boring because it's just a fireball with a face. This one's okay. He's got a whole drum set, which is kind of cool. Meh. Meh. Again, I have to say that this guy is hilarious because he has a giant cleaver in his forehead. Venusaur is just okay. His plant just kind of grew even bigger than it usually is, kind of like his Mega Evolution. This is Sandaconda, isn't it? It's kind of interesting that he's a giant tornado. I'll give it that. Blastoise is pretty cool. He turns into a giant battleship. Really, really cool. I also really like Snorlax. I just like the idea that he slept so long that nature just kind of took him over. I'm not sure why this guy is on the tier list twice. I'm just gonna ignore this guy. And lastly, giant Fripp by the Foot Snake. He's alright. Alright, this is my comprehensive and very scientific tier list of all the Gigantamax Pokemon. If you disagree, then that is your opinion and also you're wrong. Anyway, I suppose I'll see you guys at the Hisui region since that came out while I was on my quest. Well, see you later!